Howdy y'all, DeathStroke here again with a quick video on some tips and tricks, and I'm going to talk about some survivor skills that hopefully that I like. I'm not sure if you guys like it, but let's see if you like it. I'm going to move my head around here. First of all, I'm going to click on my survivor tab. You're going to wonder, why is that purple? Why is it still blinking? So let's take a look at the survivor tab. As I said in the previous video, I don't go to the hospital. My guys, I play nice and tight. I don't make every move I do is calculated. I'm trying hard not to make moves that are going to put my dudes in jeopardy, my survivors here. You'll notice that Maggie, I can unlock her, but I'm not going to. Why? Because it takes a hell of a lot of XP experience to now upgrade your people. It's very hard to. So unless I need Maggie, unless I get pissed off and I need her for a mission, I'm going to keep her there, because when I unlock her at level, when I get my guys to level 20 or level 21, whatever the cap is, I just hit unlock and Maggie's going to be at that level. So if you can hold off, guys, hold off for a little. If you can't, you know, go ahead and unlock her and enjoy the characters. There are several characters that I will unlock that I think are very valuable. I just don't know what Maggie's skills are, to be honest. I'm sure I could take a minute and look it up on Google, but again, like I said, I use a few guys. I use Rosita, Rufus, Daryl, a few guys. But let's talk about who I use and why. So let's talk about first legendary characters, legendary and epic. Legendary are the gold characters, and the epics are the blue. For the most part, if I do not need a hero in that first hero slot for their ability, I'm going to use a legendary or an epic character over a character such as Daryl. Why? Why would I do that? Well, simply, number one, I'm going to click on this Daryl, right? This Daryl here, he is an epic, which means he has four. Let me move this, my picture there. He has 4 different skills, right? He's got Marksman, Retaliate, and Dodge. Marksman is one of my favorite skills. It gives range attacks 12% more damage. But the thing about Daryl is, as an epic with only 4 skills, one of those is taken by Silent Shot. Silent Shot only works if he's in the hero slot, all the way to the left. If he's in the middle slot or the right slot, guess what? This doesn't mean squat. Nothing, nada, zero. So Daryl's epic versus another epic, he's only got 3 active skills, where another epic has 4 active skills. So that means another epic is going to be better than Daryl, and a legend will be better than, you know, than any hero character. So if you keep epics and legendary characters, it's going to be much better for you. So I'll just show some of my favorite skills of each. What I'm looking for. So actually, I shouldn't have pulled Rufus. I'll just pull one of the guys that I'm trying to move up right now, which is Jason. Okay. So Jason I like because he's got 2 skills that help damage. And you know, why have defensive skills if you can kill the thing trying to attack you or get close to you? So Marksman is a must. Any kind of ranged attack, whether it's a shooter, an assault, or a hunter, I need must have Marksman. Iron Skin I can care less for, because again, I am not going to get close. As a ranged person, if you're getting close and up front with the zombie, you have done something wrong. You've made a misstep. You have made a careless gameplay, or it just happened the game cheated on you and you had no choice but to get hit. So I don't like that particular Iron Skin. Sure Shot, I'm giving my 30% greater chance if I haven't moved. As you see how I play the game, I move a few steps and go into Overwatch. This really doesn't fit my play skill. Lucky, it helps. Lucky is a great trait, but I don't like it mixed with Sure Shot again, because that critical is great. Criticals are great and damage is great, but it doesn't necessarily fit, because I'm not going to sit there on my turn and attack when I need to move. Typically, of course, you're going to do it. Well, Jason's an okay character. Dustin, I think, let's take a look at him. And your guys' names will be different. He's got Marksman, which I love, and he's got a couple things, Dodge and Bullet Dodge, which are important. Bullet Dodge is great if you are in the if you like to play a lot of, what is it called, where you get the trade goods. But if you're playing that particular one, and I don't know, sorry, I'm drawing a blank, bullet dodge and dodge and lucky will be phenomenal, because it's going to be so frustrating if you're trying to kill and attack the outpost. I remembered it now, and the guy keeps on juking you out. So if he's juking you out because of dodge and bullet dodge, and he's attacking you back, so Dustin, if he wasn't an assault character, I'd probably put him up into my into the outpost if I really played that seriously. I'll talk quickly. Let's go to shooters. Well, actually, this is scouts. I don't use scouts that often because, again, I don't rush up there. You know, so by comparison, again, I'm going to say Glenn. Everyone loves Glenn, right? You know, until he got his face bashed in. But here's Glenn. Lucky Dumpster. I wish Lucky Dumpster gave you more experience, because it's, you know, more supplies actually. Maybe when I get them leveled up, it will. But I like using Glenn, or I did when I do farming sometimes. Right now it doesn't seem to pay off, but I definitely use Glenn. He's got lucky and dodge. So basically he can dodge at a 24% clip right now, and he's at the whatever the green level is. That's not that great, you know. So again, I'd much rather use one of these other characters here, because their skills are much better. Retaliate's a good skill. Vigilant again, and actually I'll talk about Vigilant in a second, because let me go to one of my favorite shooters here. I think Judy here. So Judy has Vigilant and Marksman, which means she's going to get 10% more damage, normal from range, and because she's Vigilant, I'm going to get Overwatch damage increased by 28%. Overwatch damage is already, right now, is already decreased. It doesn't do as much as a normal weapon, but because of the fact that I've got Overwatch, it adds to it, and Marksman adds to it. So those are really important skills to have. So any kind of those are what I'm going to look for, what I'm looking to keep and decide. One tip is accept every single survivor. What? Why accept? Accept them and then sell them later or retire them later, because when you do, you get their weapons. Does it seem to be a lot of money to 1660? But I'm cheap, so I'll sell off that, you know, level, even the level 1, whatever character. Accept them if you have room, and then retire them. Don't ever turn away a survivor if you have space. So that's a quick tip. Let me see. I mean, that's just a rundown of some of the skills. If you have questions about some of the skills, please post in the comments about any questions about any of the skills there. On the converse side, on the converse side, for the survivors, I do like that, you know, the power and the strength. Woo, I don't have any guns, but for the guys that do have guns, I do like the power and the strength to add. Again, anything to add damage and kill zombies quicker is going to prevent you from taking damage. That's the name of the game. Kill them quicker, take less damage. Couple other final tips in the shop here. Make sure that number 1 in this trade good area here, see this right here, Daryl tokens. I buy these tokens every single time for 800 trade goods. What? Why do I do that? Is it worth it? Hell yes, it's worth it, because you don't realize how much that's going to keep on stacking up. I believe this refreshes every 6 hours, so you can get up to 16 free tokens. Well, not free, but 16 tokens a day. But they're basically free. What? Why are they free? Because take a look up top here. Took a look at how many trade goods I have. I've got 53,000 trade goods. 53,000. Why am I saving them up? Well, right now my outposts, when I get attacked, I don't lose any, so that's okay. I don't know if you reach a certain point where you'll lose some, but if you do, that would suck, and I would start spending them. Let's see. This legendary crate here for 7,500 is about the only thing I'd buy in the damn shop. The only thing I think is worth it. So if I wanted to, I'd buy those, except I don't need to buy them, because sometimes I go on weapon supply runs. I'll go on weapon gathering trips. So when it comes to that crate, I'm not going to get it, because weapons typically will change so fast, and I've got plenty of weapons that I can upgrade. It's important to identify a class that you like to use, and then find a weapon of the highest, one that you can upgrade, and then upgrade that, save and upgrade that 3 times. Very, very important. All right, let's see. I think, oh, one final thing. I keep on saying one final thing. This radio here, this radio call. I've done some research online. This better chance of Rick tokens, it gives you a double the normal chance. If I said normal, double a chance to get those tokens than it does from the 15 gold call, the 3-star call. I'm going to use the 3-star call all the time. Why? Because the chance of legendary is approximately, I saw a statistic that said it's about 3%. The chance of getting a legendary from the 2-star is minimal. I almost think like a 0.1% or something ridiculous. I don't know the exact stat, but I want the legendary character. And as I'm trying for that with the 15 gold, you'll often get tokens as well. And because I showed you guys that you can get 4 tokens, up to 16 tokens a day if you checked every 6 hours, for free there. Guys, do not buy this chance of 2 tokens. It's a waste designed to steal your tokens. Do not get impatient and choose from 2. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not going to help you guys. Let's go back one screen. Let's see if there's anything else I need to tell you. Guys, you see I have a bunch of gold saved up. Why? I've got a bunch of gold in case I want to gift my alliance. What's up, guys? I'm waiting for that sale when it goes to 100. What does gold do? It speeds up your building. So if you're getting patient, speed up your buildings. I'm pretty patient. I don't typically like to spend money in games. Sorry, No Man's Land, Walking Dead guys. I don't typically like to spend. I like to play for free, even though I probably should with the amount of time I spend on the games. Use the gold to increase your survivor. You definitely need survivors here, guys. Use the gold to increase the number of survivors you can have across the board. Right now I've got 29 to 29, and includes some of the heroes there. It costs 500. I'm waiting until I absolutely need to. Again, I got Rufus and Rosita as backups for my assault. I got Glenn and Karen, Glenn and a legendary, I should say, if I want to, use a backup there. I've got Emma and Ezekiel as backup. Jesus is pretty good. His ability is great if you're doing a lot of melee, but again, that's not my playstyle. I don't need a melee because I just sit back and pick them off using Interrupt and Overwatch. It's the best and easiest way to play, in my opinion. You've got to take a little time to plan out your moves. I've got a few shooters going right now, Angela, Judy, and I've got to bump up Tara. Blake's a good training Blake up because he has marksman, whereas Angela does not have marksman. Angela only has vigilant. So I like both of those skills. So I'm working on that. I wish they had them both, which right now Judy has both of those. I know this is long and overdrawn. I hope you got something out of this video. DeathStroke here. If you didn't, you have questions, put it in the comments. Seacrest out.